Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, Star Wars Ahsoka Episode 6. What do I want from this episode? Well, I guess it's to see Thrawn mostly. Of course, I also want to see Ezra, but Thrawn in particular, I've been waiting to see the primary antagonist from this show since it began. And the longer it goes on that I've not seen him, I'm just getting more and more convinced there's going to be a season 2. Just feels a little late in the season if it's only one thing, to be getting him right at the end of the series, but there's probably a good reason for that. I have no idea. Something dawned on me when I was getting ready to watch this. I don't know why I didn't realize or just hadn't thought of the fact that there were a whole lot of Imperials that went with Thrawn and Ezra, right? It's not just going to be the two of them. They flew there with a huge contingent of Imperial forces, so I would assume that Ezra did really get just captured by them. There's too many of them, I guess, not for him to get away. So I'm assuming he's captured by them, and we might actually see him and Thrawn at the exact same time because of that. But have no idea what's going to happen. Can't wait to see it. Let's roll it. Oh, wow, look at that. That looks nothing like the hyperspace that is normal, I guess. Made a joke about Spaceballs at one point, saying they'd gone to plaid, and this is more like tie-dye.
Intergalactic travel within a star whale.
Yeah.
I really have done it all.
I remember them from the stories you would tell us when we were younglings.
Would you like to hear one?
I want to.
Oh,
He wants to know where you were.
there's something I didn't tell Hera about Sabine.
Which is
She went with the enemy willingly.
impossible.
No, she of
I
course
saw it through the
did.
Force when I held the map.
Well, perhaps for Sabine, it was the only choice.
It was the only choice. And like I said, that war was going to start anyway, no matter if Thrawn came back or not.
Choice she made.
Some
for
might
herself.
disagree with me on that, but
That is your fear.
Tell me one of those stories.
change the subject, in
choice.
other words.
Very well.
Hmm.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,
So funny. Far, far away. Literally. Far, far away. Oh, that would be really funny if we're going to our own solar system here. That would be kind of awesome. Like, we're going to the Milky Way. Landing on Earth. How else would we get the Star Wars stories here, right?
I was hoping for a room with a view.
You find your situation confining.
A bit.
You promised me I would see Ezra again.
He doesn't know if he's going to find
Hey.
Ezra, though. I really still want to know what he is doing. He wants Thrawn to start this war, but
The prisoner.
not because he wants a war.
I believe she can still be of some use to us.
In what way? Maybe if Ezra is with Thrawn? Ooh. Oh, that was really neat, the lightning in their wake.
The ancient homeworld of my ancestors, the Dathomiri.
The Jedi Archives.
Oh, you're
spoke of this
what?
place.
Hmm.
The whales came here to die. Peridia is a graveyard.
Literally just a whole bunch of whales, like, dead on the planet here? They're the dust that make up the planet's rings.
We are receiving a beacon signal from the planet's surface.
Let us not keep them waiting.
You know, they took off in that Star Destroyer. It must have crashed, I suppose. Yeah, fulfilling his promise. At least making it seem that way, I suppose. Yeah, very much looks like Earth, right? This girl don't like her. Oh, that looks somewhat like those pillars that were in the, like she said, Dathomir witches. Looks somewhat like the figures that were in the first episode mural. And where was the beacon coming from? No reception? Oh. Are there still Dathomir witches here? Yeah. Nice.
Welcome, child of Dathomir. You do our ancestors credit.
More witches.
Long have we
Yeah,
waited
careful
for you.
now.
It reeks of Jedi.
She's no Jedi.
It will wait in solitude.
At least she got a window this time. That can't be Loth Wolves.
Stories of this galaxy are considered folk tales. It's an ancient past. I watched everything I knew burn.
The Jedi Temple.
Order 66, I'm assuming.
Look at history. You realize it's all inevitable.
Like the battle that would have happened with or without
Rise of the
Thrawn,
Empire.
right?
It repeats
It is
again
inevitable.
and again and again. What I seek is the beginning.
Oh, I'm really curious what he's looking for. Seems like you could climb right through that window, but she at least, yeah, she could at least practice, right? No, come on. Earthquake? Oh, another ship. This is Thrawn, I guess. So I wonder, did they come from off-world, or are they just, oh, it's an actual Star Destroyer. Nice. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh yeah, that's Thrawn's. Oh, they're just gonna descend down over the top of that thing. Nice. Yep, there sure are a lot of Imperials left. Oh yeah, they look a bit different. Huh. Interesting. Nice.
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality for those who made poses.
Maybe so.
Great mothers, I salute you.
Man, looks good. Sounds good too,
Soon
of
we
course.
shall all escape this exile thanks to the efforts of Morgan and Elspeth.
I am ever your servant, Grand Admiral.
This is Enoch, captain of my guard. He shall begin the cargo transfer as per my agreement with
Enoch?
the mothers.
They have brought a prisoner.
One that you recognize, even.
You never spoke of this,
She could be of some use to us.
and you are.
Mercenaries. Balin Skull.
Not just mercenaries.
Shinhati.
Not just mercenaries.
Then you must be General Balin Skull of the Jedi Order.
Oh, he knows.
I parted ways
Yep.
with the Jedi long ago.
Did you
wouldn't
now?
be the first.
The prisoner is Sabine Wren.
Now there's a familiar name.
Yep, sure is. Need to add to your
quite
art
right.
collection. Yeah, long time no see.
Sabine Wren.
Thrawn.
Mm-hmm.
What a delight it is after so long to see a familiar face.
Almost like
I
old
understand
friends.
it is you I have to thank for my escape from exile.
Yeah,
Where's Ezra?
pretty much.
Ah, yes. I'm aware of your agreement with Balin Skull, and I intend to honor it. You shall have provisions, amounts, and our latest intel on Bridges' whereabouts.
Oh, because he escaped. And now they want you to find him for them.
So that's it. You're just gonna let me walk out of here?
Once my starship departs, you'll be stranded here forever.
If you survived, I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Yeah, but look at what he's got. Thrawn's got a Star Destroyer, an army.
Gamble the fate of your galaxy on that belief.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, I wonder if that's what I saw that I thought was a wolf. They, Thrawn, must want Ezra for some reason. That's the only reason they'd be letting her go.
And prey upon each other for survival.
Here are your weapons. Die well.
That's not very encouraging. So what are you doing this for, Thrawn?
She is on a fool's errand.
Indeed. You may follow her at your own pace.
Uh-oh, dog smells something. Better get those guns ready. That didn't take long. Oh, wait a minute. That looked like... Oh, gosh, I can't even remember the bounty hunter's name now. The one that had the dog. Come on. Almost like sand people. I guess I'm mostly curious why Thrawn would even care about Ezra at this point if he's not around there.
The mercenaries have departed.
Primary objective is to escape this galaxy. It
Yeah.
matters not whether Ren and Bridge are killed or stranded here.
Yeah, I would assume Thrawn would rather leave all four of them behind. Ezra, whether he's alive or not.
You!
And then
You abandoned
Sabine, Shin,
me!
and Balin. I mean, why not leave them all here?
Should have known you were a coward.
That thing wasn't just after water.
Thirsty. It's a rock. You're embarrassing yourself.
Are they all rocks? Yeah, no. How can it talk?
Get up, come on, I can see you there. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, but that dog might. It's a new one on me. Never seen one of those before.
It's okay. I got this. Just relax over there.
You've seen that before?
This?
What in the
How is
world?
that possible? Do you know Ezra?
Uh-oh. It's a whole This dog's loving this. I don't know if Sabine's gonna be able to protect you all. But they actually know how to speak a few English words there. They could say his name.
Do you know Ezra Bridger? He's my friend.
Okay then.
You did good.
Maybe there'll be something else to eat. Yep. She's on her way.
Looks like she survived.
Do you know the one she seeks so desperately?
Bridget? No. He's too young. Comes
Yeah, and
from
he
a
never
brood of
really came
Vulcan
around.
Jedi trained in the wild after the temple fell.
Boken Jedi.
Like me.
Boken is a Japanese training sword, like a wood sword. Wonder if that's what he's getting at. Boken Jedi.
Do you miss it?
Interesting.
The order.
I miss the idea of it.
They seem eager to leave this place. Maybe we should too.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own.
And what would that be? I'm assuming he's
Something
like
close to me.
studied the archives or something.
Can't you hear it? Something stirs here. There's no need for bloodshed. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. For now.
And how do you tell them that? Well, are we actually gonna see Ezra or not? For some reason, I feel like that's gonna be saved for next episode or something.
Stay.
Somebody better feed that dog before he gets any ideas. Is he there somewhere or not?
I knew I could count on you.
Yeah. And he's still somewhat sane? I think Sabine would be okay with being left here, to be honest. Why not?
Though, sure took you long enough.
Yeah, a little while.
Always a plan. Never a good one.
Like
Hey.
the beard,
It worked, didn't it?
I guess.
It worked.
So what now?
How did you find me?
Yeah, Thrawn told me where to find you.
Let's not talk about that.
I think you need
Not right
to.
now.
You're about to have a bunch of
For all the
bandits
time
coming
I
and
have that.
attacking this village.
We never stay in one place for very long. Let's help them pack up.
Oh, interesting. I think these bandits are still gonna find them, of course.
Sabine, can't wait to go home.
Huh. About that. We may not be going home. I think Sabine's pretty convinced she's not going back. I mean, why would you go back to that Star Destroyer?
Another comes. A Jedi.
They
Mhm.
ride the travelers.
Well, that is unwelcome news.
Yeah.
Could it be the recently deceased Ahsoka Tano?
Impossible.
Oh, yes.
Balin assured me of her death.
And yet, he was once a Jedi. So, we
Well, I'm
must
pretty
regard
sure
him as
Balin
different.
was pretty convinced she was dead.
Yeah,
I mean,
we shall consider Ahsoka Tano alive until we know otherwise. I want to know her background, history, home world, her master, everything.
Yes.
I think you'll
If a
know
Star
her
Wars
master.
approaches Peridia, destroy it with prejudice. Great
Yeah,
mothers,
add them to the
I shall
planet's
once again
rings.
require the aid of your dark magic.
The thread of destiny demands it, Grand Admiral.
Hmm. Man, he's got some pretty powerful allies here. Well, Thrawn was just as good as I expected him to be. You know, of course, the voice is perfect. He's the same actor as was the voice actor in Rebels, but his acting is spot on, too. He comes across very much like the master tactician, kind of conniving, deceiving person that he was in Rebels. And I really expect that, you know, we're probably only going to be fed little bits of what his plan is as the series comes to an end. Much like in the Rebels series when it was always kind of like a twist that he was always one step ahead of the Rebels, I expect him to be here too, especially with the help of the witches, who seem to be able to see from far away. I'm assuming they're going to be able to tell that Sabine actually found Ezra as well, who also, by the way, Ezra looks great in my mind too. The voice and the actor there seem pretty spot on to me. Sabine's of course going to have to tell him that she brought a contingent of people from the other galaxy, that they have a means to get back now. Hopefully Ahsoka shows up in enough time to do something to stop Thrawn here, and I guess finally get Sabine and Ezra back home. So really can't wait to see the next episode. This one was just great. There are so many questions that I have from it, though, and most of my questions revolve around Balin and whatever thing he's after. I'm so curious about what that could be. But we'll see what that is in the next episode, I'm assuming. Please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.